Okay, girls, good evening. So let's start with this video. So the question that got more votes to be done on a video was question 22. So let's start right away. So first here, okay, let's put our title here. Okay, so question 22. I'm going to do question A. So for all, question 22 says that we have to find the highest common factor and lowest common multiple between two numbers. The two numbers that we have to do for question A are 120 and 168. Okay, so let's look at this. So let's start with 120. So to do this, the best way that we can do it is to, or the most efficient way that we can do it, is to decompose 120 in its prime numbers. So if we do that, we do 120 divided by 2 is going to be equal to 60, divided by 2 is equal to 30, divided by 2 is 15, divided by 3 is 5, and divided by 5 is 1. Fantastic. Now let's do 168. So if we do 168 divided by, let's do this one a little bit longer, divided by 2 is going to be 84. Divided by 2 is going to be 42. Divided by 2 is going to be 21. Divided by 3 is going to be 7. Divided by 7 is going to get to 1. Fantastic. Now let's list all the factors, the prime factors, in order. So I'm going to start with 120. So 120 is equal to 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 5. And you can see this here, 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 5. Wonderful. So I'm going to list 168, but at the same time that I'm listing it, I'm looking at these ones and I'm going to try to put underneath the ones that are common. For example, if I find another 2, I'll put it underneath here. But let's say that I find that 7, like I know that 7 is going to appear, so I'm going to put that 7 at the end. So let's look at it. So it's 168 divided by, is going to be equal to 2 times 2 times 2 times 3, and at the end I'm going to put this times 7. Great. So let's, with blue, I'm going to circle the ones that are common, that both of them have. So the factors that both of them have are 2 and 2 and 2 and 3. Great. And the ones that are not common are these 5 and these 7. Great. So when we're going to find the highest common factor, because we want to find which factor is the highest that is common to both, so I'm going to find the common factors to both. So I'm going to use these ones that I have in blue. So I'm not going to write them to do, just to so you can see what I'm talking about, just to make it a little bit more visual. Now notice that I'm not going to write these ones twice. Each pair I'm going to write it only once. So 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. I know that 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8, times 3 is going to be equal to 24. Well done. So that's my highest common factor, and that's my first answer. Then to find my lowest common multiple, I have to use the ones that are common and the ones that are not common. So if I use the blue to show the ones that are common, it's going to be equal to 2 times 2 times 2 times 3, and then the ones that are not common is going to be times 5 times 7. Great. So you can multiply this in any way that is easier for you. I'm just going to use the one that we have been trying to practice just to get used to doing multiplications in an easier way. So look what I'm going to do here. I see that I have here a 3 and a 7, which I know that is going to be 21. And I have here a 4. So I can write here this as 4 times 21. And these 2 with this 5 is going to be equal to 10. And I can do very quickly here, and I say 4 times 21 is going to be equal to 84. Times 10 is going to be equal to 140. So I didn't have to use my calculator, I didn't have to use any difficult procedure. It was just putting these numbers together in a way that made my multiplication much easier. And this is going to be equal to 840. So here you got your two answers. So girls, as you can see, this video took me 7 minutes to do. So I'm not going to do the same thing for B, C, D, and E because it's the same procedure. Plus, you have the answers and the workout in the in the document that I uploaded in Google Classroom. So please follow this same method with the answers that I have on the document that I uploaded in Google Classroom called, I think, Revision Answers or something like that. And hopefully from there, you're able to do the rest of the questions. Let me see if I'm here in Google Classroom. Ah, yes, I am in Google Classroom. So if you see in here, okay, fantastic. So not geometry, where is my other one? Here, number and concepts. So you have here revision for test answers. This one here, if you open that one, let's see if I can click on it to show you what I mean. And if we scroll down to question 22, here, fantastic. So you can see I didn't do the first part, which is this bit here, that division. I didn't do it there because I didn't have not enough space. But from this point onwards, you will find it in your answer. So if you looked here, you have the answer for 120 and 168. That was the first one. For 72 and 108 is over here. For 96 and 160 is in here. For 90 and 216 is in here. And for 42 and 224 is down here. Okay, girls, so I hope you find this useful. I hope this video works and I can upload it so you can start working on this. Good luck, girls, and I'm going to continue uploading the rest of the videos. Bye.